Shri Ramakrishna Mangalakari,
Shri Ramakrishna Mangalakari,
Shri Ramakrishna Mangalakari,
Shri Ramakrishna Mangalakari,
Namo Narayana Bhavadukahari,
Namo Narayana Bhavadukahari,
Namo Narayana Bhavadukahari,
Namo Narayana Bhavadukahari.
Om Janmadhyasya Yatonvayaditarata Charthesva Vidnaswarat Tene Brahmaridaya Adi Kavaye Muyanti Yat Suraya Tejo Varimridam Yatha Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Mrisha Damna Svena Sada Nirasta Kuhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi. In the third canto of Srimad Bhagavata Mahapurana, yesterday we read up to Shloka 21 of the 14th chapter. And the connection is that Vidura has asked Maitreya, when he told the story of Varaha avatar, that he lifted the earth from the depth of waters, at that time Hiranyaksha chased him and wanted to have a war with him, and so Hiranyaksha was killed. So in that regard, Vidura asked, when Hari was lifting the earth, how does Hiranyaksha come there? Why does he want a war? Please tell me that fact. He wanted to know the details about that. So Maitreya started telling in a very, very roundabout way, starting from the birth, not birth of Hiranyaksha here. Long story connected with his birth. So he told that Daksha Prajapati married 27 of his daughters with Kashyapa, the son of Marichi Rishi. And the youngest Sati was married to Shiva. Now, that Diti, one of those 27, named Diti, one day felt too much troubled by Kamavasana lust and requested her husband Kashyapa to satisfy her lust in the evening time. And he was ready to oblige her, but not in the evening. So he wanted to somehow postpone for some moments, and there we are. So we are reading now the Shloka 22. Esha Ghoratama Bela Ghoranam Ghoradarshana Charanti Asyam Bhutani Bhuteshanucharaniha. Esha Ghoranam Ghoratama Bela. This time is Ghoranam. It belongs to the terrible people. This evening time belongs to the terrible people. and it itself, in appearance itself is terrible, how the evening is terrible. In appearance itself.
Maharaj, you left one sloka.
Huh?
One sloka.
22. Karuna? Which sloka? Huh?
22.
22 I am reading. 22 I am reading.
According to the
Oh, Bengali book 22 is different. Okay, I'll find it. आता एक प्रॉब्लेम असतो आणि तर मी पाहिलं बंगाली पण असं नाही पाहिलं. ओके ओके आय एम ट्राईंग. आता विघ्न करतो काहीतरी. पाहिलं बंगाली पुस्तकाचं. हो okay. So in the Bengali book there is an additional shloka 22. What I read now is the 23 in Bengali book, though it is 22 in the Hindi book. So now I go back to the Bengali book and read 22. Tathapi kamam etam te prajate Karavanyalam yatha mam nati vochanti muhurtam pratipalaya. Oh, that half portion had Tathapi, though you are the owner of my house, you are the Guruveshwari, and so I must satisfy you. I should not refuse you. Tathapi, even then, te prajate, your desire for a progeny, etam kamam, this lust of yours, alam karavani, I shall satisfy it. Yathamam na ativochanti loka, but people should not criticize me for doing such a thing in the evening. Murtam pratipalaya. So please wait for this moment. Please postpone this desire for this moment. I'm sure to satisfy you, but please, people should not criticize me for doing this business in the evening. So please wait for one moment. And then this shloka which I read now, which is 23 in the Bengali book, 22 with me, Esha Ghoratama Vela, Ghoranam Ghoradarshana, Charantiyasyam Bhutani, Bhutesha Anucharaniha, Esha Ghoranam Vela. This is time period belongs to terrible people, Ghoratama, and it is very terrible in itself. Ghoradarshana, in appearance itself it is terrible. Yasyam, during this period, Bhutesha Anucharani, Shiva's followers. Bhutesha, the lord of the ghosts, is Shiva, and his followers are ghosts. And therefore it was said that Ghoranam Vela, this time belongs to the terrible people, meaning Shiva's ghosts. And Bhutani Yasyam Bhutani Charanti, during this period, the ghosts move here and there. Bhutesha Anucharaniha, they are the followers of Lord of Bhuta Shiva, and they roam here and there at this time. It is well known to people that it is such a time. Etasyam sadvi sandhyayam Bhagavan bhuta bhavana parito bhuta parashadvir vrushena atati bhutarat. So, oh good lady, oh sadhvi, good lady, etasyam sandhyayam, at this time of the evening, bhutarat, the Lord of the ghosts, Bhagwan, Bhuta Bhavana, one who is nourishing and lordship of the ghosts, that Shiva, Bhuta Parshadvi, along with his followers, which are ghosts, Parita, moves here and there. No. Parito Atati. Let I read. एवढ्या पाहण्यासाठीच मी तिकडे गेलो होतो. Oh, Parita. Okay. Surrounded by ghosts. Parita means surrounded by his followers, the ghost. That Lord of the Buddhas, Shiva, surrounded by his followers, ghosts. कहाँ गए? Atati, Vrushena Atati. On his bull, he moves here and there. So in this evening, Shiva, along with surrounded by his ghost followers, moves here and there on his bull, riding on his bull. Smashana Chakra Niladhuli Dhumra Vikirna Vidyota Jata Kalapa Bhasmava Guntham Alarukma Deho Bhasmava Gunthamala Rukma Deho Devastrivi Pashyati Devaraste. So, we cannot hidingly do. He is looking. Your Devar. Devar means husband's brother, especially younger brother. Now here, how Kashyapa is brother of Shiva? Because they are the sons-in-law of the same Daksha Prajapati. Just now we read that Diti, one of the 27 daughters, were married to Kashyapa, and the youngest, Sati, was married to Shiva. And so Kashyapa and Shiva both are son-in-laws of Daksha. And because the youngest is married to Shiva, so in a way Kashyapa becomes elder than Shiva. Because this word Devara, though used for brother of husband, both elder and younger, but the convention is that it is usually used for the younger brother. Now, because the husband of the youngest daughter, Shiva becomes younger, son-in-law, compared to Kashyapa, who is also son-in-law, but married to the elder than Sati, Diti. And so, he is telling that he is describing Shiva with great respect. This Kashyapa, Smashana Chakra Nidla Dhuli Dhumra. In this Smashana, there is a cyclic storm. Generally in this Smashana, there are storms, cyclic storm. And Niladhuli Dhumra, his body, Shiva's body, has become smoky by the smoke arising in that storm. Smashana is there, na? So smoke arises and the storm carries it here and there. And Shiva is moving like that. So not only Shiva is moving, but he is moving in through a smashana, and that smashana crematorium, the Indian crematorium where corpses are burnt on fire. Evidently, a lot of smoke rises and the wind carries that smoke here and there, and that makes Shiva's body smoky. Dhumra Vikirna Vidyota Jata Kalapam, and his matted hair also is shining because the dust rising in Smashana Bhumi has filled his matted hair, so that also is shining with the dust. Body has become smoky, that jata matted hair shines with the dust. Bhasmavaguntha mala rukmadeha, and Shiva himself uses ash, bhasma, as his decoration. And so his body is rukmadeha, golden. Gold-like shining is his body. But on that, as a decoration, he has used lot of ash. That your Devar, Shankar, Trivi Pashyati, Rukmadeha Deva, that God whose body is shining, that God who is your husband's brother, younger brother. Now, he may be younger, but don't think we can avoid him. He has 3 eyes, Trivi Pashyati. He looks throughout the world by sun, moon and fire. These are his 3 eyes, Shiva. And so one cannot hide from Shiva. He, through his 3 eyes, he is looking throughout the universe. Mind you, na yasya loke swajana parova natya dhruto na uta kaschit vigarhya vayam ratai yat charanapa vidham ashas mahe ajam bata bhukta bhogam. Now you may say, he is your brother, so he will condone you. No, he may be my younger brother, but in this world, no, loke, in this world, yasya na swajana, there is nobody who is him, his own. Namapara does not mean he hates people. Nobody is stranger to him, nobody is his own for him, that is his samadrishti. Nobody is, he is not specially attached to anybody. He will not give privilege to anybody, and neither anybody is condemned by him. He is samadrishti. Nobody is condemnable for him. Nobody is specially dear to him. And what we do so many vows only for getting some grace of that Shiva. And by that grace, we want to enjoy the objects of the world or this lust of yours. What he has done, he has finished those things. Mukta Bhogam, he has finished with his enjoyments. And those very enjoyments, we want you now. We want that enjoyment. He has finished, let it out. So, do not make Shiva angry for our wrong actions. Vayam vrate yat charanapavidam. By those we want only his feet. Bhukta Bhogam, which he has already, by the grace of his feet, we want to get those enjoyments which he has finished already. Ajam Bata Ashas Mahe. Ajam means Maya. Maya is not born. Ajam is a word for goat and also for Maya. So, his Maya we want to enjoy. And he has enough of that Maya. He has gone beyond that Maya. He has left that Maya behind. And Bata Ashas Mahe. And we are hoping, oh dear, Bata, surprise, that we are hoping for those very tidbits of Maya which he has left behind. So please, all this is only to tell her, postpone for this moment. Yasya navadya charitam manishino grunanti avidya patalam vivitsava nirasta samyatishayopi yat swayam pishachacharyam acharat gati satam. Now, one thing is that Shiva is never mindful for external cleanliness. So, he appears like a pishacha. Pishacha is a ghost or any person who is never mindful of the external cleanliness. He may appear dirty. Now, about Shiva, Moksha Khatvangam Parashurajinam Bhasma Panina Chita Bhasma Lepa Sragapi Nrukaroti Parikaram Amangalyam Sheelam Tava Bhavatu Nama Yuvamakilam Tathapi Vartrunam Varada Paramam Mangalamasi Smartruna. Shiva Mahimna Stotra, Pushpadanta is praising Shiva that you have a skull as your Vikhyapatra. You have the garland of necks of people. A snake is your Karnabhushan, ear decoration, and you have painted yourself with so much ash. But that nothing is to blame you, that is your habit. Nobody can challenge you. But those who pray to you or bow to you, to them you give all good things. And you are like that because you are never want the things of the world. That is what is Shiva. So he is like a pishacha. Now, avidya patalam vivitsava manishinaha. Those sadhakas who are afraid of the covering of ignorance, they want to remove that. Yasya anavadya acharitam grunanti. Those who praise his non-condemnable behavior, nirasta samyatishayopi. Nobody is equal to him, what to speak of being greater than him. Yat swayam gati pishachacharyam acharat. But his own motion is like a pishacha. Surprising. Nobody can fathom him. Why is like that? Hasanti yasya charitam idurvaga swatman ratasya avidusha samihitam yair vastra malya bharana anulepanai shvabhojanam swatmataya upalalitam. Now he swatmaratasya samihitam acharitam te eva santi yai shvabhojanam vastra malya varna anulepanai swatmataya upalalitam. So about body now. Kashyapa is telling about the body. Shiva Swatman Ratam always is pleased, sports, find joy with himself, apparently with his body, because even Pishacha life. But Samihitam Acharitam, but his mind is concentrated and absorbed in the thought of the reality. His behavior, they only laugh at. Te asanti, te eva asanti. They only laugh at Shiva's behavior. Who is like that? Who praises? Shvabhojanam. Vastramalya varnanulapanai swatmataya upalalitam. This body, they are addicted to this body, which is Chandalas, those work in crematorium, they eat dog's flesh, which no higher caste man will eat. Now, those Chandalas, those Shvabhojanam, not Shvapacho. No, it's not Chandalas. Dogs, food becomes this body. In the end, this body becomes dog's food. Such body, as if it is their self, Swatmataya, as if it is their self, Upalalitam, those who feed and pamper this body which is going to be dog's food, they only will laugh at Shiva's behavior. Shiva's behavior is beyond comparison. Nobody can be equal to him. What to speak of greater than him? And those who do not like this, those people who are pleased with themselves, they follow him. But the self for the, what is this self? For the Ajnan is their body. And that body which the dogs eat in the end. And this Ajnan is taking this body to be the self. They go on pampering it, decorating it, etc. Yes, every word we have taken. Brahmadayo yat kruta setupala yat karanam vishwamidam cha maya ajñakari tasya pishachacharya aho vibhumrat charitam vidambanam. Brahma and other gods yat kruta setupala. It is something reverse than what we know. Shiva has set up all the limitations in this world. All the social behavior rules, religious rules are being set up by Shiva. And Brahma and other gods simply follow those protections and keep intact those very rules which Shiva has done. Yat Karanam Vishwamidam, he is the cause of this whole world, universe. Maya cha, and Maya also follows his command. Tasya Agyakari, Maya also is obedient to him. Tasya Pishachacharyam aho vibhunacharitam vidambanam. He behaves like a Pishacha. It is really wonderful, surprising. Now, this Prabhu, who is all pervading, is poor, nobody can understand why he is like that. Now, up to this, Kashyapa is asking his wife to postpone that moment, that's all. But what is the effect on her? What is the effect on her? We have a line of a shloka, Kama Aturanam na bhayam na lajja. Those who are afflicted by lust, for them neither is fear nor shame. That is what happened to that Diti after all his talk is in vain. So, Maitri is continuing his talk. Sa evam samvidite bhartra manmathon matitendriya jagraha vaso brahmarshir vrushaliva gatatrapa. Bhartra evam samvedite, by husband in this way taught, made alert about things. Manmathon matitendriya. Her organs were agitated, churned, manmatha, churned by Kamadeva. Manmatha unmatita, by Kamadeva unmatita, churned, upside down, her organs. Sa Gatatrapa Vrushali Iva. Vrushali Iva. Prostitute. Like a prostitute. Shameless. Gatatrapa means shameless. Like a shameless prostitute. What she did? Brahmarsher Vaso Jagraha. She held the cloth of her husband. Of that Brahmarshi, Kashyapa, this wife, in spite of all his teachings, she was so much, Indriyas were churned by Kamadeva, that like a shameless prostitute, she openly was pulling at the cloth of her husband. Now what will he do? What can he do? He will have to oblige. So all this philosophy and talk has no meaning for one who is too much troubled by, churned by Kamadeva. Sa viditvat bharyayas tam nirbandham vikarmani natva dishtaya rahasi tatha athopavivesha. Atha, therefore, afterwards, now Sa, that Kashyapa, Bharyaya Vikarmani Nirbandham Viditva, that wives in prohibited action, Nirbandham Viditva, without any limit, her addiction, her desire for prohibited karma. Viditva, he understood that. He knew that, he understood that. Dishtaya natva. Then he bowed down to fate. Dishta, Daiva, destiny, fate. So he bowed down to fate. What can I do? And Rahasi, he took her to a solitary place, Taya Upavivesha, and had sex with her. Long-ending story, huh? Atha upasprushya salilam pranan ayamya vak yataha dhyayan jajapa virajam brahma jyoti sanatanam. Afterwards, because he wanted to remove that sinful action, he took a sip of water, achaman, and regulated his breath, pranayama he did, and controlled his vani, and the eternal Jyoti Bhagavan he meditated upon, Virajam Brahman which is free from Rajogun, Jajapa, he did japa and meditation on the absolute reality because he was ashamed of the bad action which he was forced into by his wife. So to remove that bad sanskaras, he immediately took up a sip of water, sat and did japa and meditation for the absolute reality, following all the prescriptions, controlling his talk, meditation, pranayama, achaman, all these rituals he followed and did japa and meditation. On the other hand, ditistu vridita tena karma avadhyena bharata upasangamya viprarshim adhomukhi avashata. No, she was also ashamed of what she did. She was also ashamed of what she did under the impulse of that lust. Hey Bharata, O Vidura, tena karma avadhyena vridita, avadhyena, blamed by people, bad karma, vridita, ashamed of that bad karma which she did. Diti tu, that diti. Viprarshim upasangamya. So she approached her Brahmin sage Viprarshi Kashyapa. She approached him and adhomukhi avashat. She lowered her face because of shame and said to him something. She talked to him now. Being ashamed of her action, he was meditating. She went to him again and lowered her face and said something. What something? Ma me garbhamimam brahman bhutanam rishabho avadi. She is afraid of Shiva now. Rudra patirhi bhutanam yasya karvamahasam. Hey Brahman, O Brahman, me imam garbham, this child in my womb, bhutanam rishabha, the bull amongst people, bhutanam pati, the lord of ghosts. Bhutanam rishabha is not ghost, huh? Bhutanam is beings. Beings, bull. And bhutanam pati, air ghost, Lord of the ghost. He, Rishabha, that terrible bull, Rudra, that Rudra, Shiva, his name is Rudra, when he is terrible. Ma Avadi, should not kill my son. Should not kill my son out of anger. Yes, aham sam akaravam. Yasya means to that Rudra. Aham akaravam. Aham means sin. Akaravam, I have done. I have sinned in the Rudra's mind. I have sinned according to Rudra. You also told me, so he should not kill my progeny in my womb out of anger. That she is requesting Kashyapa now. Now she is requesting Kashyapa that Rudra in his anger because I have sinned in front of him, he should not kill my progeny in my womb. And she is now praying, bowing down to Shiva. Namo Rudraya Mahate Devaya Ugraya Medushe Shivaya Nastadandaya Drutadandaya Mannave. We will take up this shloka. There is an announcement, please. Tomorrow is Sunday, and a day after I would be in travel going back to Belur Math, my room. So I have been advised not to take this evening class. Monday class I will take here itself, but Monday evening class I have been advised to give up, not take, because I may not reach in time. I will be during travel. Another announcement, that is 31st of March. From 1st of April, we will follow summer timings. You remember that from 1st of April till the end of September, we take this evening class at 7:30 to 8:30 instead of 7. Instead of 7 to 8, from Tuesday, the class will be 7:30 to 8:30. Monday, there will not be any evening class. Though Monday morning, Hindi class I will take here itself. After that, by travel, I will go back to Belur Math. So, with these two announcements, we keep this shloka 34 according to my book, 35 in Bengali book, we keep for Tuesday. So, Tuesday, 1st April at 7:30. Om Janmadhyasya yatonvayaditarata charse shavedna swarat tene brahmaridaya adikavaye muyanti yat suraya tejo varimridam yatha vinimayo yatra trisargo mrishat dhamna svena sada nirasta kuhakam satyam param dhimahi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hare Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Let me finally check whether I have done under right heading.
Ramakrishna Guna Gaun Nisdin Ramakrishna Guna Gaun Nisdin Ramakrishna Guna Gaun Ek Deva Sab Deva Samanvit Ek Deva Sab Deva Samanvit Dekh dekh sukh paun is din ek dev देव समन्वित देख